Hello and welcome to 3 Minute Gaming. I'm Nathan, and today I'm going to tell you if this game's worth their time and bandwidth. Today's game is Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Majima finally gets his own game in this Yakuza spin-off. But is it buried treasure? Let's find out. Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii is an absurd title for it's essentially the 11th Yakuza game, generally following the same formula as the beat-em-up games, just with 100% more piracy. You are Majima, Mad Dog, and co-star of Yakuza 0, who has shipwrecked on a deserted island with most of his memories lost. Well, except the memories of how he loves beating up everybody who gives him the side-eye. Teaming up with an island-bound kid named Noah, Majima takes to the seas as a pirate captain, both to claim the One Piece as well as figured out what exactly got him into this mess. Hey, he already has the eye patch, it makes sense. The story's easily the silliest in the Yakuza franchise, for better or worse. Majima reverting back to his Yakuza 0 self was a treat, and the villainous Queen of Madlantis, the pirate HQ, and her second-in-command Raymond Law are fun antagonists. The gameplay is split right down the middle between pirate stuff and Yakuza stuff. On the pirate end, you have a handful of small maps to sail around in, usually with jet streams to get you from place to place faster, and a few lighthouses to fast travel. These areas are pretty barren, aside from a handful of ships to fight and some small islands to disembark on, with those essentially being mini versions of dungeons from Infinite Wealth. Basically linear combat arenas. Pirate shipping is fun, though it drives more like a big car than a boat. You have a forward gun and two side guns that can be customized and upgraded from normal cannons to nonsense like lasers or coconut guns. Your ship also has a boost to get out of tight situations and can, of course, drift. These skills will mostly be tested in the arena, which is similar to how it worked in Man Who Erased His Name. In addition to upgrading your ship, you gather crew from the various subquests and minigames you do. Figuring out who to put where is crucial, as you're not only going to do ship combat, but after weakening them enough, grab a boarding party and fight some massive battles. Majima is equipped with both Mad and Sea Dog style, with the latter being more robust with a hookshot, gun, throwable swords, and even ghostly sea creatures. Take a hard left, you know the other half of the game, straight up Yakuza gameplay. You have Honolulu, Madlantis, and two smaller islands as playgrounds. Go to the brim with dudes to beat up and about 5 million sub-activities from across the franchise. If you were somehow worried Pool, Crazy Eats, Sicko Snap, or Darts didn't make it this time, don't worry, they're here, as well as not one but two different karaoke games. It all feeds into progressing both your money and pirate reputation, both of which are used to buy Majima upgrades, ship upgrades, and higher reputation lets you do more pirate-related hijinks. And this is a Yakuza game, so there is a ton more. We have to cut this short. Suffice to say, this is a beat-em-up style Yakuza game, but with a pirate sub-theme layered on top, and somehow even sillier. What I like about Pirate Yakuza? Well, Majima is always great, and him acting more like Yakuza 0 Majima makes his piratey interactions more fun. He's still a good person, but unlike Kiryu, Majima can be a sassy bitch when he wants to be, which is entertaining. Additionally, figuring out how to optimize my crew and recruiting characters from across the franchise was a lot of fun, and the massive brawls are, like they were in Man Who Erased His Name, also a bunch of crazy fun. Watching more than 100 weirdos beating up each other is entertaining. And lastly, it still maintains that addicting Yakuza quality these games are known for. If you're ever bored of one thing to do, go do something else, as they're all generally pretty fun, particularly the batting cages and golf this time around. When it comes to the bad, maybe this is a hot take, but I think Yakuza might have jumped the shark here, literally, in terms of its goof. What made these games great was while they're full of silly stuff, the core story is usually pretty grounded, and it's the juxtaposition of the two that makes it work. In this one, pretty much everything's just silly. And like ice cream is delicious if you eat a little bit of it, eating ice cream for every meal, well, you get the picture. Additionally, the world maps kind of suck, and they aren't super interesting. Sure, battling other ships and going to islands for treasure is neat in concept, but you spend most of your time just traveling empty nothingness, which gets dull pretty fast. And lastly, I don't like Noah. Putting kids in for instant drama and conflict is a Yakuza staple, but Noah is basically speedrunning Haruka's entire career by getting kidnapped or endangered like 10 times over the course of the game, to the point where I started wondering why on earth they kept hauling him to all these dangerous locales. As you know, I rate games here on a 3-point scale, must play, maybe consider, and don't bother. And Pirate Yakuza is a game I'm weirdly mixed on. I mean, I loved it, now I'd recommend it to pretty much anybody, but it does feel like the little annoyances in modern Yakuza games, which were novel at first, are really starting to wear me down. It's still an absolute over-the-top gleeful adventure in pirating with an absurd amount of content. If either you're a fan of Yakuza or just like pirates, it's worth playing, but I am hoping that in the next game, RGG takes a little more time and refines the gameplay and story into the next Dragon's evolution. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you played Pirate Yakuza, if you played any of the other Yakuza games, let me know what you think in the comments. Regardless, go out there and give Pirate Yakuza a look.